Alright, so in my crib, like, we don't really got a big fridge, so in the wintertime we use the trunk for extra space. It's cold outside, so stuff like our coconuts and our melons that will fill up the fridge, we just throw them right in here. You know what I'm saying? So I got pineapples, I got my coconuts and everything. So I'm gonna show you guys a coconut recipe. This will make about a 32 ounce or a little more, and then yeah, so for your 32 ounce, you really need like 2 large ones and maybe this right here. And this would be, because normally what I do is I make a gallon. I normally make a gallon at night for me and my wife. And so, but for time's sake, I'm gonna show you guys how to make a 32 ounce of chocolate coconut milk. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys how to make chocolate coconut drink smoothie vibes with coconut milk. You can find these at Whole Foods, your local international markets, Caribbean markets. You kind of gotta go fishing. But if you live in Righteous, you know where to find these, and you will learn where to find these. This right here you can get on Amazon for about $8. It makes opening coconuts hell of a lot easier than with a knife or with, you know, machete is easy too, but you know, we in Babylon, so yeah, this will save you right here. So invest in one of these, start going and get your coconuts. You'll love this drink for your family. If you want to get your kids to drink something healthy and amazingly good at the same time, this will go to. If you're trying to substitute for the mom not being able to produce milk, you can give them this recipe. I would just add a little bit of sea moss to it, and yeah, and some hemp seeds, and you'll have you like a complete baby formula. So yeah, so let me get started. You know, you just want to pay attention. If you go too hard, you see what this indentation is, you'll crack the whole thing, you spill it out the side, so you just want to be careful. I just kind of know where my sweet spot is now, so I just know what to look for, and you know, you will too over time. Okay, so so the recipe I'm showing you guys is for like one serving for one person. So I'm gonna add it to this half-gallon mason jar because I'm gonna come back to it and I'm gonna do one more round of what I show you guys, and that will give you the amount that will yield for 2 people, or 4 small portions. So okay, now dates. This is gonna be a sweetener, or you can use agave, but this is like my preferred sweetener for you to use. Will contain the fiber, so this is the best thing you can use. This would be better if it still had the fiber from the agave plant, but it's not that way. So with that being said, let's go. So you can do, let's say for every 3 young coconuts, I say you use 2 or 3 large dates. If you have the small ones, you could just double up. So these are the large, module, whatever. 2, bam, for my 3 coconuts. And now we're gonna do our jelly. Okay, so if it's rough in there, if it's like doing too much, what I'll do is take a knife and I'll create like a little wedge inside. Sometimes it's just soft enough for you to just dig it on out, but this one was giving me a little trouble, so I dig a wedge in and then put my finger around it. And it kind of loosen it up to me. Damn. recipe isn't 100% alkaline. So if you want to keep it 100% alkaline, you just don't add the cinnamon and you don't add the cacao. Don't add this and you don't add the cinnamon if you want to keep it 100% alkaline. That's about maybe 2 tablespoons. Look, surprise. Look, I already got the spoon in there because we use this every day down there. So this is good enough. But if you like it, then turn up. So I'm gonna start it off on the blend. Takes anywhere from 5 minutes to 15 minutes. It depends on the blender. It depends on how soft the jelly is in the coconut. The way that you'll know that this is complete is you see these little chunks. By the end of it, this will all look like a chocolate milkshake. See all those little white chunks? When you see those, you know you still got work to do. So I just like to try all the speeds, but lately I've been figuring out that I go high, I just let it go high, and then break it down, and then I'll be good. So by the time you check back in, I'm gonna say 5 or so minutes have gone by. Like this, it's 3:54, so I'm gonna just let it rock out for a little bit. In about 54 ounces, so you know this is probably 1 person and a half. But I say that 32 ounces is 1 portion. So I will make 3 more of these. And then yeah, I'll have 2 full portions because you might gonna want extra after that. So when you're done, it should come out looking like straight liquid like this. Straight liquid. Just a lot more than 32. Yeah, this will do for 2 people, but I'm still turn up and do 3 more. But yeah, this should give you an idea of, yeah. Bam. Finish doing your whole thing. Make sure you put this in before you drink it. You want to put it in the freezer for about 30 minutes, and it's going to give you a nice milkshake. Something that you can't even explain. So, but before you put it in the freezer, it's not gonna give you the vibration that I'm speaking about. Put it in the freezer or overnight. You put this in the fridge overnight. By the time the morning comes, it'll be nice and cold. But put this in the freezer and please try it. Challenge.